This is part 2 of Lab 6 for BUSI 100 MIS class. Where we left off from the first part of Lab 6 is that we created these two files, fitness.xml and fitnesscenter.xsl. So these two should be created, and you should save those somewhere, in My Documents, or if you have a Lab 6 folder, whatever you want to name that. At this point, let's take a look at this XML file in its native format. So if I just double click on that and launch this within Internet Explorer, or you can try one of the other browsers. And first thing with Internet Explorer is it wants to block some content. So let's allow content because we want to get the full functionality of the XML. So if you remember from the first part, we can expand or collapse these different members. So remember that I had updated this information within my XML file. So let's keep that browser open. I'm going to minimize that, minimize Windows Explorer, and go back to the PowerPoint where we're going to look at step number 3. What we have to do is direct the browser to look at the XSL script when it launches the XML file. So here's my Fitness Center file again, and I want you to copy just this line that's in bold. So we'll copy that, and we'll go to the fitness.xml file. So make sure you're in this particular file, and right after the first line, we'll put in a new line, and we will paste. Backspace there, and now we can save this file here. Just save it. It's already been named, and if you did it correctly in part 1, it shouldn't be a txt file. This direction right here, this href tag, says go off to fitnesscenter.xsl for instructions. So now we'll go back to the browser, and I'm just going to do a refresh here. And notice that the complete contents have changed of my page, and all I'm printing out is welcome to the Bond Student Fitness Center. That comes from the .xsl file, this line of text right here that I've highlighted. So we've redirected Internet Explorer to print out the contents or the instructions that are coming from my Fitness Center file. So again, let's minimize this, and let's go down to step 4, or progress on in the lab. What we're going to do next is go through the document, the XML document, and we're going to look for specific elements such as things called Fitness Center, member, and name. And when we detect those elements, we're going to give specific instructions to print out HTML information. So if I kind of jump ahead here, what I want to do first is get the member's name. So I want to copy this section right down here in bold, and so again I'll copy that, and now I'm going to be working inside the fitnesscenter.xsl for the next couple of steps in the lab. So I insert a new line right after the Welcome Bond Student Fitness Center and paste. Again, I can I guess tab that over. That isn't as important, and what this will do is go out and look for the tag Fitness Center member name and then print out whatever value is there. Let's save this file, go back to my browser, refresh the page, and now it says hello Mike Caniff. If you remember, if I go to fitness.xml, that's the first member that is listed in the file. Now in the next steps, what we're going to do is loop through, actually go back here, all these different members and pick out information such as the name, their member level, phone numbers, and things like that. I will let you complete the rest of the lab, and again what you want to do is keep your browser open and your 2 notepad sessions open. Then I'm going to jump ahead here. Let's go all the way down to the last slide, submission instructions. What you will do is upload fitness.xml and fitnesscenter.xsl to Blackboard. So if I'm in here, here's my lab 6, click on view complete assignment, and then attach local file. And so what you'll want to do is go find your fitness.xml and attach that file, and then click on add another file and get the fitness center. So I need both files submitted to Blackboard. Remember to hit the submit button over here to get the final submission completed. This should wrap up lab number 6.